Welcome to Cold and Delicious. Today we're making some cucumber boats with some King Oyster Mushroom, aka our vegan shrimp for the day. Let's go over everything all at once so you know all the ingredients that you need to get. For starters, you need a cucumber. And today we're going to be making 4 small boats, which is 1 whole cucumber because we're going to cut this in half, and then we're going to cut the halves into half. So we're going to be making enough mushrooms for that, but then we're going to double our sauces that we're going to make, and we're making 2 different sauces today. That way, you know, you have leftover sauce, so that way if you want to whip up some more mushrooms and stuff really quick the next day or whatever, your sauce is already ready. You'll need approximately 2 mushrooms. If you don't know where to find King Oyster Mushrooms, I would check your local Asia Mart because the Asia Marts usually have good mushrooms, okay? So our marinade for our mushrooms today is going to include vegetarian fish sauce, some soy sauce or tamari, dulse granules, paprika, and Old Bay seasoning, and a little bit of water, okay? I have mushrooms that were marinated overnight. I will show you guys. I know they done sopped up all that good flavors. Whenever we're ready to actually cook our mushrooms, we're gonna cook them in a little bit of avocado oil and some plant-based butter, okay? For our yum yum sauce, we have some vegan mayo, some salt, sriracha, paprika, sugar, water, rice vinegar, garlic powder, okay? This is cane sugar in case you care. All right, now for our peanut sauce, we're gonna have some soy sauce, peanut butter. This is creamy. You can use chunky if you want to. Lime juice, and then we have the rice vinegar, water, cane sugar, and garlic. So those are our 2 sauces that we're going to make. Toppings are completely optional. You use what tickles your fancy, all right? This is what's tickling mine. So, if you want to make your rice, by all means, you make your rice and you enjoy that process. I don't want to do that today. I got this good old microwavable bag from Aldi, USDA organic jasmine rice, okay? So then we're also going to be using some mini sweet peppers, some jalapeno, green onion, parsley, and this is furikake seasoning. Dang, I made sure that I watched videos on how to pronounce it before I started, and now I feel like I need to go back and check. Let me check, hold on. Furikake. Okay, all right. Furikake seasoning. Furikake seasoning. I think I said it right. And this is a rice seasoning, so this has a combination of sesame seeds, sugar, seaweed, and salt. Those are our toppings. So those are all the ingredients for today. Let's go ahead and get these vegan cucumber shrimp boats cooking, all right? Wash your mushrooms, you guys. I like to cut the top and the bottom off of the mushroom. I just cut a little tiny bit of the tip off at the bottom and then the mushroom top, but save the mushroom top. I just boil all this together and I end up using these puppies, okay? Then you're gonna come over to the stove, boil some water, I guess boil it before you start prepping. Right now the texture is nice, firm, still really soft, but it's a lot more firm. And you'll see the texture that it changes into after it's boiled. It kind of gets more of like a little jiggly texture. So let's wait for the water to boil. So now we're gonna boil our mushrooms for about 10 to 15 minutes, okay? And remember, if you are marinating, and remember, if you are marinating your mushrooms overnight, this will be something that you would do the night before. You can do all this the same day as well. The first time I made this, I did all this the same day and it was absolutely delicious. That's why we're making it again. 10 minutes, okay? So while our mushrooms are boiling, we're gonna go ahead and get our sauces together. That way the flavors have more time to just infuse, because why not? So let's start with our little vegan yum yum sauce here, and I have everything measured out. And now just remove your mushrooms. Ooh, that's a lot. Now you want to let your mushrooms cool all the way because we have to handle them so that we can make like the little shrimp shapes. After they've cooled down, we're just going to cut them into however thick you want them to be. Now, this is where I see most people, they would have cut a triangle in the mushroom before they even boiled it. But I had the idea to use my apple core the first time I did it, and they came out so cute. It may be a a bit more work, but hey, this is what I like to do. So just get you an apple core. I use this for my juicing. This is linked on my Amazon storefront, so you can check it out under the juicing essentials. It will be linked down below in the description. Because I have a little crescent shape. This is gonna look like a lot, and that's because I am using these pieces as well. Obviously these are the cutout pieces, and you know, if you wanted to just have them just simply shrimp looking shaped, then you would just leave these pieces out, but the more the merrier. I love mushrooms, so yeah, we're gonna have extra sauce and extra mushrooms to soften this up, because you guys, the rest of the meal is pretty much plain rice. We do have the rice seasoning, but you know, raw bell peppers, raw cucumber, you know, jalapenos. This is your flavor. Just like when you make spring rolls, like the fresh spring rolls, you know, it's all fresh vegetables, so that peanut sauce is what carries everything. So again, if you were marinating these overnight, put your top on, and that will be it, you guys. So the next day when you whip them out, they'll be ready to cook. So let me show you the ones that were marinating overnight. Those look so good. Oh, they smell so good. I know these are gonna be so delicious, so delicious. So now we're going to get these cooked up in our plant-based butter and our avocado oil. All right, so we have our skillet. You don't want it too hot. I'm still trying to learn how to work with this skillet. This is a cast iron, stainless steel, I believe, something like that. But I be burning stuff up in here. The stuff be getting stuck. And I did a little research, and apparently it's too hot, too high. I'm not busting up in measuring cups again because I'm tired of washing them over and over again. Okay, so we're gonna freestyle this one. Okay, a little oil, a little butter. This ain't a full tablespoon, at least I don't think it is. It's giving scorching hot. What's that about? I didn't say this. That's it. You don't want to use oil or butter, you don't do that. You do something else. I got this trick from Gordon Ramsay again, where you know, you start clockwise and then you lay stuff down clockwise. That way you know what to flip first. We just gonna sorry, not today, Gordon. Oh man, I don't know why I did that like that. Get them in there. Make sure you got a nice even layer, because you want to get them nice and golden and crisp. All right. So let these brown, or I'll say maybe like 8 to 10 minutes. Let's put our sauces in their containers. I bought these little squeezy containers finally, because usually I'll just use their little storage bag. A little sandwich bag, and you just put your sauce in and cut the tip off. Nothing's wrong with that if you don't have these. I just saw these at Publix the other day, and I walked right past them, and I was like, all right, let me get them. $4 for the 2 of them. Head just right over the pan, ready to be popped. We got our little sauces, and look, they made almost about the same amount. That's perfect. That means that the measurements are intact, honey. We took our mushrooms off the heat. I would recommend organic cucumbers because you're going to be eating the skin. Now, if you want to peel the skin off of yours, you're more than welcome. But if you do intend on eating the skin, I would recommend organic, okay? Just so you're not crunching down on some pesticides. I'm cutting off the very, very, very tip. Enough to keep it like rounded and intact, but enough to not have them little brown pieces. So now we're just gonna cut it in half. And then we're gonna cut our half in half. These mushrooms are so golden and so beautiful. Look at them. Focus on the mushrooms, not me. All right, let's do a little taste of one of these mushrooms just because. That's tenderism. What they said, tenderism. Let's give one more. The texture of King Oyster Mushroom is so buttery. So you just want to scoop the seeds. Make sure you got enough space in there so you can put put some stuff in there, but don't scrape out all your cucumber. We got our boats. Now we're gonna do our little rice mixture. So I did spread my rice and mushrooms out, that way they could cool down faster, and put them in the fridge. They've only been in there for maybe like 5 minutes, but just so it's not scorching hot. I don't want screaming hot rice on my cucumbers. Okay, this rice is already naturally nice and sticky, so I love that. Now let's add in some of our mini sweet peppers. This is our green onion and our parsley. And let's mix it up. Okay, there's our little rice mixture. That mushroom goes crazy. If y'all don't make nothing else on my channel, on everything, make this. Make this. I'm about to go sit down. So join me in the next video, because I'm about to get down on this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys for the next episode of Cold and Delicious.